Yo, what's up, boys? So today we're talking about Caliber. It is a free-to-play game, and you get it from playcaliber.com. Link will be in the description below. It's a third-person tactical shooter. It's got PvP that you unlock at level 4, and then you do have to do PvE until that point. But PvE is also like where you kind of grind out some of your skills and stuff. It's got 4 different types of operators. You got your assault, which is like your run and gun. You got your medic, your healer, and then you got your marksman, which is your sniper, your support, which one's run with like the light machine gun. It's made out of Russia, from a company called 1C Game Studios, and they did a really good job with this. And here's the menu. As you can see here, there's a lot going on, but we're going to break it all down and I'll explain it all. What we're going to jump into first is the operators, and there are a crap ton of operators. Now you can see that some are locked and then some have currency on them. So in this game, there are 4 different types of currency. So far, there's credits, coins, tickets, and tokens. Now, what you're seeing here is credits. So that's what these are. And you get those from winning games or grinding out in the PvE mode, or you can buy coins with real money and transfer them over into credits. And you can use the credits to unlock operators. You can also use them for upgrades for each operator. So once you select an operator, they have upgrades. And so upgrades consist of like faster sprint, or you unlock the sight for the gun, you unlock extra mags for the gun, you unlock special ammunition, and you have to use the blue credits to upgrade each operator. You start getting to, I think it's like level 5 or level 6 of the operator. You have to use crafting materials as well that you'll see across the top right here. And basically what these are is you get random drops for random crates after a certain amount of games and whatnot, and those unlock crafting materials. And you basically just accumulate those over time, and you really don't even notice them until you actually need them and you don't have enough, but you just get those from grinding out the games. Each operator has their own special ability. This operator right here is a medic, but her special ability is a heal, but it also, once you upgrade it, whoever she's healing, they will take less bullet damage, and then if they take a significant amount of damage, they would become invulnerable for 2 to 3 seconds. But that's after you've upgraded it to level 15. And each operator has that special ability. So if I go to assault over here, Athela, her special ability is what's called risk, and basically you just hit Q and you become invulnerable for like 2 to 3 seconds to anything. But you also take increased damage, and you do increased damage as well. But 9 times out of 10 you die as soon as you hit that. It's kind of like a oh crap moment that you hit it, and try to take somebody with you on your death as well. On the left side of the screen, you'll see this little circle right here. So I'll explain this. It's for each operator. So the sword right here is your damage, and then you have your control, which you can just read it right here, inflicting various negative effects on your opponents. And then this is their utility, because she has a solo utility, so it doesn't help the team, so it's at a 0. Movement is all the way up, and then that's the toughness or the health that she has, and you have that for each operator. So if I were to go over to this medic, he's healing the whole team, so his utility is way up, his movement's not very high, his health is not very high, neither is his attack or anything else, because he's strictly just a really good healer. And each operator has that circle. So if I were to go to a marksman, his damage is up very, very high, but everything else is kind of low. And so you just kind of base on how you play on which operator that you want to unlock. Before we move on from operators, if you go to the customization, there are all these skins or outfits, whatever you want to call, and that you can unlock with your credits, and you can turn them all blue or get different camos, and you also have different emotes that you can do in game or after the game. And then there's also assassination. So once you kill somebody, they go down and they can be revived by a teammate, unless they get assassinated like this, and you can just choose a different animation if you want to, and which are pretty cool, and they're pretty fun, kind of flex on some people here and there. The next thing I want to talk about are the game modes. Now, whenever you first start the game, it's going to make you do a prologue. It's going to make you pick a class. You can pick any class that you want because you can always choose a different operator after. It just wants you to get in and play the game and kind of see, you know, who you like. From account level 0 to 4, you can only play PvE, which are different missions, and you can choose different operators because you have an operator of each class whenever you first start the game. Later on in the game, you can choose what kind of class that you like the best, and then unlock operators from there. And then at level 4, you get all the PvP and the PvPvE modes. Now, Showdown is kind of like a team deathmatch, but it's also got, if you've ever played Call of Duty, a domination type feel where they have a base on the other side, which is their spawn. And if, you know, people are just playing campy, you can rush their base, or if there's one guy you can't find, you can rush their base and take it over. And the faster you take it over is based on how many people are actually in that base. Now, that being said, the developers said that that game mode is actually going to change here in the next few weeks or a few months. I don't know when they plan to release it, but those bases on each spawn are going to go away. And then if the match goes on for 3 minutes, a base pops up in the middle and you either have to take it over or kill the rest of the team. Basically, like if you're playing Warzone, the Gulag, you know, if you don't kill the person, the flag pops up, you got to capture it or kill the other guy. Hacking is your simple one bomb. So one team is defending, the other team is attacking. You got to plant the bomb, let it explode, or, you know, kill the team or defuse the bomb if it's been planted. Simple. But this is the game type that I was talking about earlier when I was talking about currency. You have to have tickets. Now, this is a limited time event. It's actually about to end here in the next couple days. They haven't really said what they're going to do after this. The more tickets you have, the more other currency of tokens that you unlock at the end. And you want to get tokens because if you go to the store, which we will do that here in just a second, there's a whole section that you spend those tokens on. And it's operators, it's camos, it's different animations. There's a whole array of things in that store that you can buy with those currencies. When you go to select your game mode, and so say I want to play hacking and I hit select down here. This right here on the bottom right side is how many people are in queue for each class. So if you want a quick queue, you want to choose a class that has, you know, a smaller bar and whatnot. See, like everybody's queuing assault. Everybody just wants to run and gun, as always. Support has, you know, people are playing medic. Usually marksman and support are where the lower bars are going to be, but you can still find a queue decently fast using, you know, another class. Now, when I say decently fast, I said earlier that this game was based out of Russia. If I swap this region for North America, there's nobody in queue. And I really, really enjoy this game. I've put out a couple videos of like actual gameplay of, you know, I've put out a lot of videos of that actually, of gameplay. There's nobody playing in North America because these developers, like, they have not advertised this game in North America at all. Russia has had this game for over a year, and there's a decent amount of people that play it, but they just released North American servers a couple weeks ago, but have done zero advertising. And I don't know if they've planned to. I've reached out, but nobody's ever like said anything about it. So I really don't know. And for me, that's the biggest issue because I'm playing against ping and latency at that point, and my shots aren't registering. And while this is a very, very fun game to play, it's very annoying dying to somebody that you were like dumping a whole mag into that just turns around and goes, that tickles, and then kills you. It's very annoying. That is the biggest drawback of this game. If I go to Europe, same thing. There's one team in queue right now for hacking, and they don't have an assault. So it's kind of, you have to play on the Russian servers right now. Now, when I was talking about earlier, whenever I said that you have a limited time to get these amount of tokens to spend in game, this is what I'm talking about. This is the section. If you go to the Marathon Arsenal, see, we got 3 days left of this. And you can get free XP, you can get the material containers, you know, to use to level up your operators. You can choose operators, different skins, different animations, different titles and call signs and whatnot. Then it has your special offers as you level up your medics, as you level up your assault. You can get materials to level them up as well per operator if you use the coins, which you can buy using real money. The actual website where you can buy coins, 25,000 coins is $100, 5,000 coins is $20, 2,500 coins is $10, so on and so forth, all the way down to 250 coins. And this game is not pay to win, but it's basically pay so I don't have to grind out as much XP and as much materials and all that. So it's not pay to win, but it's just faster to level things up if you buy coins. You can also buy premium, which is like guaranteed more XP at the end of matches, more materials, and it's got bundles and different item crates, and you can change your name for $10 here. Yeah. You can also buy different operators. You can buy packs of operators. You can buy certain specific operators. You can buy the legendary outfits, which also give you more XP and whatnot. So for a free-to-play game, it's got a lot of microtransactions in here, but there's the different outfits and bundles. That's what I was looking for. Here are all the bundles, and I think that they rotate this out every now and then, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, once you start unlocking different operators and you want to get XP for them and whatnot, but you don't want to play on all of them, you can go to this thing. I think this is unlocked at level 14 or 15. They're called contracts. And so basically, for the time limit that it says, 12 hours, some are 2 hours, some are 4 hours, just depending on the currency that you want to spend on them. You won't be able to use that operator for that amount of time because they will be fulfilling a contract. But you will get a reward of 4,300 XP for that operator. You'll get 30 alloys, which are crafting materials, or 30 meds. You just hit the simple squad, click the little circle, and you just choose whoever you want to get XP on, and then you just send them on the contract, and then you can't use them for 12 hours, but you get rewards. So if you have a couple different operators and you're not playing them anyway, you might as well just send them on so you can get XP from them while you're not even playing. Moving back over to the left side of the main menu, you'll see that there's a battle pass. You don't unlock the battle pass until your account is level 11, and you'll get different things from that, such as coins and credits and free XP, titles, and it goes all the way to level 80, and it'll give you like premium, so you'll get free XP at the end of rounds and games, and it just different outfits and different emblems, and just like a regular battle pass in every game, just gives you random things. This one's not bad, but it ends in 3 days. So we'll see what they do with the next one. They haven't announced what the next event is, so we'll just have to wait and see. I really do enjoy this game, even though it's a third-person shooter, and I really don't get into those that much. I really do enjoy this game. I think it's fun. The games go by so fast, so you can just get a bunch of games in, and it's really fast-paced, and I enjoy that part. And it's pretty tactical for the most part, because you can't just rush out as an assault because you can get melted by the support, and you can't rush out as the support because the movement speed is slower, and you can get melted by a good medic, or it just, everything balances out. I think it's very well designed game, and it plays really well too. But the developers have got to advertise this game if they want the NA player base to grow. Because I want to play on good servers. I want to be able to play with, my buddies. I want to be able to play, against my buddies and match up against them. But the NA player base is just not there because they've done zero advertising. So they're going to have to step it up or actually do something to get more players locked in the NA region, or even in the UK region, because playing on the Russian servers is a pain, and it really is. And some of the Russians come over and play on the NA servers, but it's not enough. It's just not enough, and I really hope that doesn't kill the game. But other than that, I really do enjoy it, and it's free to play, so might as well just download it for fun. Anyway, the download link will be in the description. Appreciate it, guys. Later.